Hello guys, welcome back for another video, and in this one I'm going to show you how to convert your LaTeX document to a Word document using Pandoc. So by the end of this video you will be able to, from a LaTeX paper, again as you can see here, it's like having a list, some basic equations, some more complex ones, proof and lemma, some code. As you will see, algorithms are not the best for this. It's not quite compatible, but yeah, you can just have like small instruction after one another. Okay, table would be working very nice, and figures also will be working very nice. So this is the actual result. So as you can see, we have like the title, the author, and the illustration. We also have like the intro. It was nice equations. The matrices are not the best, but yeah, it does kind of the work. Definition and theorem, great. As you can see, the algorithm is not the best, but does do like some kind of like, you do see you grab the main content. You can have like your, for example, if you need to include code, you can have like code directly, and the table are working like fine. You can also add images. Of course, you can have like your images, your references, and one of the main thing that we want is we also want to have like the references, and this is what we can get here at the end of the where we have like those nice references like we had in the LaTeX. Okay, so the LaTeX is here. Very simple. We have a main, and we have like some reference and some figure that we used. Okay, and to do this we will be needing the main, the references, and the figure. We will do this locally, of course, because we will be using Pandoc, which is a tool for converting text-based format to auto text-based format. Okay, and if you do not know about LaTeX, I made a video about this, how to install, how to use it. Please check it out. It should appear on your screen now. But if you don't know, it's go to pandoc.org, and basically it's an engine that allows you to work with different type of text-based format and convert those to other text-based or format where text is prominent. Okay, and in our case, what we do is we will use LaTeX as an input and output word. Okay, and to install this, what you need to do is just go to installing. You like, they will give you like the GitHub. Go to the GitHub, go to the release, and what you need to do basically is just like try to grab like maybe not the last version, but like maybe one or two version earlier. Get this one, for example, go to assets. If you're using Linux, go and download this. If you're using Mac OS, go and download this. And if you're using Windows, you can just download this MSI and you'll be basically ready to go. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so now what we do, we're gonna go to the code view, so I can just like show you like the code. But before this, let me like give you like some motivation about like using this. Most of us, like if you are watching this channel, you should be like some kind of familiar with LaTeX. But there is like two main issues with LaTeX is that the barrier to entry is quite high. You need to be able to you need to know a bit about codes. You need to have some kind of mathematical background. And for some that people that are in biology or like more science but not linked directly to computer science or code, it's kind of scary. So if you want to work with someone that do not know how to use LaTeX, this is a great way to share your work and actually be able to collaborate and write with them. So this is one of the main point of using this actual process. And the other one is quite funny. um, I don't know if you also have this, but I had a professor that do not like LaTeX. It's like you do have some kind of allergic to LaTeX, but yeah, I don't know. He made it to being a very high professor without doing LaTeX. So I mean, it's kind of possible, guys. Do not need LaTeX, I guess. But yeah, the point is, sometimes old professors do not like to read LaTeX or do not know how to use LaTeX, so they will ask you, give me the word, and if you give them the word, then they will, if they read your paper, will give you some comment on it. But to have comments, you need to give them either the PDF or the word, because if you want to, they want to make changes, most of the time they will ask for the raw paper, which is in our case either LaTeX or Word. Okay, so that's very the main motivation of this, is to be able to collaborate with more people and to be able to diminish the barrier of entry for collaborating with people that do not know how to use LaTeX. But I strongly advise to use LaTeX, as if you are watching this video and you main user of Word, please try to switch. I know it's kind of difficult. I made some tutorial on Substack or to use LaTeX, so you can check those. Also, made some video on the channel to basically use LaTeX and why it is so important to use LaTeX. So please check those. It's really worth the investment. You will see in the long term that LaTeX is providing so much value. Okay, so now let's go to the code and let me show you what we can do it. Very simple. So the basic command for working with Pandoc is the following. So we use Pandoc. So first, if once you install, to check if you have Pandoc, just go to Pandoc and type version, and you should be able to see something like this. Okay, if you have, congratulations, everything worked fine. If didn't, probably is a problem about your path, so just add Pandoc to your path. Okay, so now let's clear this, and what we want to do is, in Pandoc, most of the time what you do is you type Pandoc and you type tag with tag hi, followed by the name of your document, which is the input. In our case, it will be main tech, followed by another tag O, followed by the output, which will be we can call it main dot. In this time, we want to add the extension of the input, which will be docx. Okay, this is basically the minimal way of using LaTeX, and then you can have some options with LaTeX. And in the actual option that we are interested in is adding the bibliography and the different references and inside the paper. So to do this, we need to link bibliography, and we need to use the argument bibliography, and just give the name of our bib file. Okay. Then we also need to add cit proc, which is an argument for making sure that all the citation references are well made inside your paper. And this will be creating the doc file that you saw earlier. So if we now use this, you will see here that created this doc file that we can then import, for example, to Google Doc, or can basically export it to Word. Okay. I will also create another one with like I'll show you like a different type of styling. So let's just copy the comment. It's basically the same, but just adding some new arguments. The beginning after this is the same, but now we can add like number of section, the table of content, the depth that it showed in table of content, and the type of style for highlighting inside the document. So let's just change this for having like, let's call it this v2, and this should also be created. And now let's import those to see like that it's actually creating the correct doc. Okay, so let's go back to this, and now let's go to the blank one. Yeah, so let's import the name first, so that you can see that it's currently importing. Yeah, as you can see, we do have like nice, we can even have footnotes, equation. As you can see, the matrices do not appear like it should, but it's kind of understandable still. As I mentioned, the algorithm is not like optimal. You can have like this nice code that can be shown. You have your tables, references, which is quite nice. You have like the same way that those two plots were side to side, which is also very nice. And obviously the most important thing is that you have all your references. Okay, so now let's import the other one to see what did change. Okay, so some of the font did change a bit. So let's go up. Yeah, it did a bit change, and what we also have is this highlight that did change for the code. So you have like some kind of background for the code for making this more more readable, and for the rest is kind of the same. Okay, and we also this, for example, table of content did not appear like it should have. So let's say right, that we want to change it and open it with something else. Probably should be opened with like a Word, but yeah, maybe in Google Doc it's not working correctly. But maybe let's just go to the code back and try to with different level. Try maybe depth 1 and see if still not generating. Yeah, so let's save, let's import it. Cool, and let's see if it was just a depth problem and not a Google slide issue. Yeah, it's still not present, so I guess it's a Google slide issue. If you import this to Word, you will see that you will see the sections associated to your paper. Okay, so I guess that's it. Hope you like this the tutorial about how to make like a paper from LaTeX to Word. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more paper writing content. So if you got a question, drop them in the comments below. I read every single one of them. And if you are interested by like or to convert file to order with Pandoc, I made a video to use Markdown to create a PowerPoint presentation. The video should appear on your screen now. Thank you for watching, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.